you guys? This is ChericeShana. Welcome back to my channel. I am gonna do a little makeup look for you guys today and practically using pretty affordable products. Everything that I use will be listed down below. Of course, you know, for the palette today, I am using my Crayon Case palette. I love my Crayon Case palette and my Watch Me Blush palette, both from the Crayon Case. And the reason why I love those two palettes is because the colors are amazing, they're bright, and the pans are so big that I will not run out of them for a while. So I'm very excited to continuously use these palettes and I'm gonna get my money's worth. You feel me? I will be displaying some more palettes and using some more different stuff for eye looks, but you know, as I go forward, you guys will see that. And I'm gonna go ahead and start off. My brows are already done. I have a little band on my head right now, kind of like to protect my edges and whatever. But I'm gonna go ahead and do this talk through video for you guys. So I'm using the BH Cosmetics Studio Pro Anti-Shine Primer, and I apply it basically to my T-zone and then right underneath my eyes. That is where I have a little bit of an issue. I basically oil up there the most, and so priming my face is extremely important. It's a matte primer, which I like that because I don't like the idea of my makeup looking really shiny and it falling off of my face. So the next thing that I do after I use my primer is color corrector. So for color corrector today, I'm using my LA Pro Girl concealer in orange. And for me, I put it on my dark spots. I have a lot of dark spots in my jawline. So I basically put it wherever the dark spots are. My under eyes are not that dark. They're starting to become dark, but they're not that dark. And I will show you guys a routine for my skin because a lot of people are saying that they like my skin. And even though I have two-tone skin, I'm not acne prone. So I do not have a lot of acne. Barely, if ever, break out. I've only broken out once in my whole entire life, and that literally was 3 weeks before senior prom in high school. So first and last time I had an acne breakout. After I use my color corrector, I basically use this Face Expert brush, and this is from, I think it's called Essentials or something like that. So what I do is, I love this brush. I use it to apply my foundation and my color corrector, but what I do is I basically go in circular motions and blend in my color corrector. This just makes it better for me. Now, as you guys saw, I already used the matte primer, but I love using the matte primer, then using the color corrector, and then I'll show you guys what I do next. So basically just rubbing this in, and I apply the color corrector literally everywhere. Once I put it in the spots, I just start rubbing until it's cohesive, pretty much. If you see me looking down, it's because I'm looking into my mirror. I have a mirror like right underneath the camera, so yeah. And this is basically how my face looks after the color corrector has been applied. And today I'll be going into doing my eyes next. I normally do or love to do my eyeshadow before anything else, before I do like my face, but I do like to put the color corrector on first and give it time to breathe. Okay, you guys, so next I'm using the Wet n Wild eyeshadow primer Photo Focus, and this is how it looks. I'm just going to apply this to my eyes. This, even though I put on face primer, I like to put on an eyeshadow primer as well. And I like to just put this all over the lid and on the base. This is just going to allow the shadow to basically stay, not crease up, any of that good stuff. So I love putting this on. Alright, you guys, so the next thing I'm going to do is, I normally tape up for precision. Today I'm not even going to do that. I'm just winging it. So I'm going to start off with my box of crayons eyeshadow palette. And this is from Super Scent and the crayon case. So if you don't know what it looks like, this is what the palette looks like, you guys. I'm going to go ahead and show you. I already did a review on what I thought about this palette. Link to that will be down below. But this is basically the palette. These are the colors. They're very pigmented, as you guys can see. Alright, you guys. My hair looks so crazy. Alright, you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and start off with this tan color. I'm going to go ahead and take this tan color, and I think I'm going to use this in my crease. It's going to be a pretty neutral transitional shade for me. Now, if I didn't say it before in a before clip, I am going to the Jay Z and Beyoncé concert. This is the second state of the On the Run 2 tour that I am going to. I did go to the MetLife Stadium in New York the second day, not when they had all that rain. I was very fortunate to miss out on that. But I went to the MetLife Stadium, and now I'm going again here in Columbia, South Carolina. So this is basically what the makeup is for. So it's basically On the Run. So it's basically the On the Run Tour 2 makeup tutorial, pretty much. So now I've used this tan color, and this is like for the transitional. I think I want to go ahead and use a matte color. Let's go ahead and use the red. So I'm gonna take this red, and as far as my outfit, what I'm wearing right now is the top that I'm wearing. It's basically a hoodie, but it's cut out on both sides, and I've rolled up the sleeves to 3/4 length. I'm really just trying to be comfortable or whatever. As long as I have a beat face, you know, I'm good to go. You feel me? So yeah, okay. But if you guys want an in-depth look on how I look for the concert, I might upload something like that for you guys. Maybe a little vloggy vlog. Alright, so what did I say I was gonna go in with the red, right? And my shirt is like purple. I'm gonna go in with this red, and you'll see the kind of look that I'm going for. I'm gonna use the same brush, and I'm just gonna put this in the outer. I'm deciding on red because I kind of want something really warm. This is going to be in the outer V, but I am blending it towards the middle. Stopping right here in this middle center right here. You guys, I'm really excited to go to this concert. Like, I know it's going to be off the hook. I'm like so excited. If you guys have been to the On the Run tour and you've made any videos or vlogs or whatever, leave them down below in the description. I would love to see what you guys wore, how it was, what the, you know, what was the atmosphere and stuff. I would love to see that. So I decided on using this red color because I am wearing purple, and I want to kind of contrast. I don't want to wear the same color on my lid. I might use a little purple in this, but it depends. We'll see how I feel. So I am putting the red, like I said, in the V part. I do feel like I want to do a cut crease, but then I'm not too sure. I don't know. I'm making this up as I go along. Alright, so this is, you guys can see this is how it looks so far. the red. So now with the colors that I have in here, I think I want to still work on my crease. I want to be a little bit dramatic, but without too much. So I think I want to go in with the purple. So I'm going to use this purple color here, and I'm going to add it to my crease and not the V. This is just going to warm up the red a little bit. And I want to put it up here. And you guys will see why. I think I'm coming up with something, you guys. So again, taking this purple, only putting it right here, literally the center crease and nowhere else. I am doing a circular and wind wiper motion at the same time to kind of get the look that I'm going for. Right, so wind wiper motion. Wind wiper, wind wiper, wind wiper, wind wiper. And as you guys know, when you mix colors together, you get a different type of color. And that's kind of what I'm going for right now. So now you guys see kind of it's a little bit more dramatic, and then you still have the red at the end. So I think right now I want to darken out the outside, but I still want to hang on to the red. So I'm going to go ahead and take magenta. This is the sparkly reddish color, and I'm going to put it on the outer corner. Yes. Yes. Yes, you guys. This is exactly what I'm looking for. And as you guys can probably tell, I have been going a little bit more overboard with colors now. You guys know that I've always been a neutrals lover, but so far I've been trying to change it a little bit. So here you guys see it's a lot more dramatic now. And now I want to go into the deep plum. So for this deep plum, I'm going to add it kind of like right at the tip of the V. Not quite, but right at the tip of the V. So this is going to come into the tip, and it's going to go into the actual outer lid. Right, so I'm going to use some more of that. And that makes it appear as if the dark color mixed with the magenta kind of gives it a smoky look at the end. And that's what I'm going for, you guys. And again, this is the outer V going into the outer lid. And I'm just using a wind wiper motion to get that exactly how I want it to be. So this is how it looks, you guys. If need be and I need to clean up, I go ahead and I take my wipes and I kind of just wipe where it needs to be wiped at this point. And this is just going to help me when it's time for me to put on my foundation. And this is because I did not use, you know, tape like I normally do. So I'm kind of feeling cut crease-ish. I feel like I want to do a cut crease today. And I think I'm going to, I don't know where this look is going to take me, you guys, but it's a concert and I'd rather my face be ultra B and my attire be appropriate than the other way around. Now, normally you guys see me use my Paint Pot by Painterly. Well, my Paint Pot by Matte in the color Painterly. But I'm actually just going to use some LA Pro Girl Concealer today for my cut crease. I just feel like using it. So I'm gonna also use my concealer brush to do what I gotta do. Alright, so here we go. I am still in my beginning stages of cut crease nation, alright? So trust me when I say I'm trying to get this right. I'm pretty sure I probably zoomed in so you guys can kind of see me applying the concealer. I'm basically going to apply the concealer to the middle of my eyelid. Almost to the outer. So this is the cut crease that I'm putting on this lid. And I'm going to go ahead and do the same for the second. I'm probably going to try to speed it up, you guys. If not, then it's not sped up. But I just don't want you guys sitting here. It takes me a while to put on or to do a cut crease because I'm a beginner at cut creasing. And, you know, when you're a beginner, it takes some time to get it right. And you don't want to be talking and messing it up. So basically my cut crease is on right now. This is how my cut crease looks. And go ahead and use my Wet n Wild eyeshadow brush. And I'm going to go ahead and pack on some yellow. And for the yellow, I'm going to actually put it right here in the corner. And then I'm going to follow up with the gold color. So I'm going to use this gold color and I'm going to apply it onto the rest of my lid. And I just really wanted the yellow to be not shiny. The only kind of glitter portion I want is the good gold that I'm using. And this gold gives me like a foil type of color. So now that my lids are done, as you can see, this is how it looks. I'm going to go back in, and this time I'm going to go in with the violet color. And this is a purple. It's a sparkly purple color. I'm going to go into the outer with this. This just brightens it up. Yes, this definitely brightens it up. And what it also does is it gives me a good segue. Gold and purple, it's amazing together. Those are colors of royalty. And when I blend everything in together, it's just going to be bomb. And now that I've done that, I'm going to go back into the magenta color. And I'm going to take the magenta and I'm going to put it exactly where. And this is just helping me put both colors together. And it actually looks really, really, really pretty. So now that I've done that, and I'm warming up the crease. Instead of me using a black, I warm up the crease with the deep plum. So back into the deep plum I go, and I'm kind of just putting this in the center. And this just assures that everything's tied in together. Maybe. This is bomb, honey. Alright, so I think I want to go ahead and just use the eyeliner right about now. I think I'm done. Yeah, I think I'm done with the eyeshadow. I am going to go ahead and do the brow bone, but I'm not going to use eyeshadow for that. For my eyeliner, I'm using Rimmel London's Wonder Wing eyeliner. And of course, this is black. It's a felt tip pen, and I love using felt tip pens. It's perfect for precision. So this is basically how I do it. So this is how I do that. So now it's basically time to move on to my face, but before I even do so, I'm prepping my eyelashes. The eyelashes that I'm going to be using are Lilly lashes, and they're in the style Miami, and they look like this. Don't know if you guys can see it, but you'll see it on my face. So I know I used primer already, but I like to use primer again. So I'm using the Clean Pro Prep and Prime spray. I like to go ahead and fan my face. And by the time I finish applying my foundation, my lashes will be ready, and then I'll be able to highlight and contour. As far as what kind of lash glue I use Duo lash glue in dark. I already told you guys that my face was like hella oily, so I use my Sigma large powder F30 brush and my black opal finishing powder in the color medium, and I just basically put it on my face before I even use foundation, because if you have oily skin and you use it, your face stays matte all day. You don't gotta worry about having like oily skin underneath. And sometimes if I don't feel like putting makeup on, because I have those days all the time, I just put some of the finishing powder on my face without even putting on makeup, and I just walk out the door. You wouldn't even know. You wouldn't even know that I don't have on makeup. But I use this finishing powder first, and then I apply my foundation. So for my foundation, I use Black Opal's True Color Skin Perfecting Stick Foundation, and this has SPF 15. Sometimes I use hazelnut and sometimes I use nutmeg, depending on what time of the winter it is. I still have a little bit of a tan, and I like the bronze look, so I'm going to go in with hazelnut today, and I'm not going to use nutmeg. Hazelnut has a more red undertone, and I find that that's okay because I do use a red color corrector, especially in the summertime. So this is how I apply my stick foundation. A lot of people use beauty blenders to do that. I go back in with my essentials brush and use the full face brush, and I do it in a circular motion and get it on my face, you guys. I used to use a beauty blender to do it, but I really like how this brush applies it for me. And you know, it's whatever works for you. Whatever works for other people might not work for you, and vice versa. So this is what I use to kind of apply it. And I know once I take my headband off, I'm gonna have to apply, okay? Because ain't nobody trying to have a casting around their face. So I know that I'm gonna have to apply and blend in some more foundation when I take my scarf off, but that's neither here nor there. And I don't have to worry. I'll cross that bridge when I get to it. So I love this foundation because it is a thick foundation. I don't have no real issues, you know what I mean? Know what I'm saying? I could just put it on. I put it on and I'm Gucci. I'm Gucci, I'm Gucci, I'm Gucci. I may look orange on camera. Like I feel like I'm coming off orange, but I'm not orange, okay? Alright, so before I even highlight and contour, I like to put the lashes on. I don't like putting lashes on camera, so I'll be back with lashes on my face. Time for the highlight and the contour. For my highlight, I'm using Colourpop's No Filter Concealer, and this is in Deep Golden. I don't remember what number that is, but it's Deep Golden. I think it's number 60 Deep Golden, but that's what I'm using for my under eye concealer today. My contour color, you guys, I'm using LA Pro Girl, and this is in the color Mahogany. I love to use this color, like, I love this color, period. It is legit my favorite contour color. So I am using this color, and I love using this color around my forehead. I just love it so much. I just love using this color. Yes. Now to blend everything, I am going to use my beauty blender. I am going to use my beauty blender. This is just to blend everything. Blend, blend, blend. I did not put on my under eye waterline or anything like that yet. I like to kind of work on the concealer under eye first before I put on anything underneath my waterline. But you already know what has to come from here, you guys. The blending is serious. I don't want to look like a ghost. I like to go in with a powder, so I'm gonna go in with my setting powder. I mean, with my finishing powder. Not my setting powder, my finishing powder. I want to go ahead and bronze my face as well as contour. So for my bronzer, I'm going to use the LA Colors Mineral Pressed Powder, and this is in Ebony, and it looks like this. I got it for $3.99 at the beauty supply store, and I'm going to use this as bronzer. But before I even do that, I want to contour. So as you guys see, I put that finishing powder as just like a setting powder to my under highlight. But now I want to go ahead and contour. So I'm going to go right back into my palette, and I'm going to use the color brown as my contour color. And I'm going to use that right by my nose. I'm going to kind of use it like that. It's very, very pigmented, you guys, so a little bit does go a long way. I'm going to use it in the hollow of my cheeks. I'm going to use it in the hollow, and of course, the sides of my face. And I'm also going to use it along my jawline. I'm going to go back in with my Real Techniques brush, and I'm going to kind of buff it in, and you guys are going to see how it kind of flows. So I like how this always comes out looking. And I'm going to go ahead and bluff out the sides of my nose as well. Alright, so once I've buffed everything in its place, I like to go ahead and set. And of course, I'm using my Ben Nye Luxury Banana Powder. I put it onto my brush. Well, not my brush. I put it onto my beauty blender actually, and I bake. And I don't need to bake too much today. Like, plus I'm already dressed, so I don't want to mess up like my outfit. So I'm not even gonna OD. Alright, so basically, this is where I'm baking today. I don't want to bake my forehead. I'll be outside all day and all night, so I don't want to bake my forehead or anything like that. So this is just how I bake. Meanwhile, I'm baking. I'm gonna go ahead and do my waterline with black. To line my waterline, I'm using Celavíe in Jet Black. Mascara today. For mascara today, I'm using MAC's False Lashes Extreme Black. And I'm gonna go ahead and use that to kind of blend my lash together with the falsies. And I'm also going to use it for my lower lash. So now I'm taking my big fluffy Sigma brush and I'm just basically wiping off the bake, dusting it off. I need to apply more color to my cheeks, and so now I'm going to go ahead and use that bronzer. And I'm using a bronzer from LA Colors in Ebony, and I'm using my Beige Cosmetics stippling brush to kind of place it on my face. And this is just going to warm my cheeks back up. So this bronzer is basically just putting some more color to my face. Yeah, baby. Yeah, this is cute. So I normally wear blush, but so this is the Fenty Highlighter Duo, and I normally use both Ginger Binge, which is this one, and Moscow Mule, but today I'm gonna just use Ginger Binge. And I'm gonna use Ginger Binge as my shimmery blush, and I'm gonna apply that on the apples of my cheeks. And since this is a highlighter as well, it kind of gives you that shimmery color. It's like a cute little shimmery pink. But for my highlighter today, honey, I'm going to use one of my favorite highlighters ever, and it is by the Crayon Case as well. It is called Anglola, and let me tell you, less is more, but this highlight is beautiful, okay? So I am going to use this highlighter. Oh God, you guys, this highlighter is everything. I'm going to use my Real Techniques brush to apply the highlighter today. And just, oh my God, do you see that color? I put it right on top of the ginger binge, you guys, right on top of that ginger binge, and it is shining, 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 yeah. Shining, 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 yeah. Oh, that's what it. I'm just losing my mind. Oh, you see that? You see that, you guys? Oh my God, this highlight is just perfection. It's perfection, you guys. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and highlight my nose, my cupid's bow, right here in the center of my forehead, and my chin. Now, as far as lip today, I'm trying to be pretty casual. I'm gonna line my lips with Pitch from Colourpop. And for the color, I'm gonna use, this is Razor by Colourpop as well. It's my Ray Ray's collab.